Hi everyone, my name is Meads. Welcome to my channel. This is Figuarts Super Saiyan 3 Goku. I'm really glad I got this and actually got this today. So before we start, I just want to point out that you can have this pose standing up. Just have to play around and balance out the hair, but it is possible without any help from the stand, but it just takes patience. Alright, so here's a box art. There's a couple of things in it. The first is a little sticker, Toei animation. Also there's Bandai, Tamashii Nations, Funimation, SSJ3 Figuarts. So a lot of branding on this. And you can see a Goku over there. On the back, you have a lot of lettering. Actually, let me just show that quickly on the side. On the back, there's English, pretty much telling you a little bit of history about Super Saiyan 3. This is when he fights Majin Buu. It's one of those. This transformation didn't quite last long because it pretty much used a lot of energy, and I think he hold it up for only maybe a minute. But it's really short. Even so, it's supposed to be like the peak of Super Saiyan at that time. It's not enough, and he still got beaten by Buu. And also, when I first saw this, it's kind of weird it doesn't have eyebrows. But I actually didn't know that when he turned Super Saiyan 3, his eyebrows vanish. So it's kind of interesting concept on that being Super Saiyan. Alright, so that's it for the box art, and let's have a closer look at the figure. Alright, so that's Goku. He has a serious face. He also has one that is mad. I think it's... Let me just grab it over here. And he's looking on to the right. Kind of like Vegeta. And actually I did try putting this on Vegeta's head. You know, you just want to do a Vegeta Super Saiyan 3. It is not possible because the way the pegs inside are connected. I guess they made a new mold just to compensate for all this hair. So unfortunately you cannot make a Vegeta Super Saiyan 3 unless you do some modding. It has this really nice halo. There is a peg over there, one of the hair segments. And surprisingly, these are connected on a dual ball joint. And there's, I think, 4 segments, not including the front part of the face. So it's quite articulated, and surprisingly it can hold the weight of the neck. That's pretty cool. I really like this. Really nice. And it's actually, this is a lot lighter. Again, a comparison with I think this is the exclusive Goku. As you can see, this is a lot more orange and this is a lot more yellow, which I kind of got an appreciation of the being more yellow. I actually prefer the orange one, but since he's supposedly glowing, having it yellow kind of make it a little bit more vibrant, you know, which kind of makes sense. All right. In terms of well, things I noticed right away. The elbow connector part right here, it's not showing on. Or maybe let me refocus. All right. So just looking at his neck. It's actually the inside part of the actual neck is a lot lighter than the shoulders here, as well as the elbow. As you can see there, it's a lot lighter than the color on his biceps and the forearms. It's kind of weird. I guess they're just using the old mold, but they're making him a little bit more tan. Other than that, just something that you get used to, and more than enough, you probably won't see the elbows. So I guess that's okay. Alright, let's go ahead and change the face, and just want to point out how different it is. You have these 2 points here. It's to hold the top part of the hair, and that's quite different from Vegeta's. Put this thing on back and just align it. There we go. Alright. Yeah, that serious look. And you always put this in. There we go. In terms of hands, it's pretty much gonna have the same as Goku's. As you can hear, you have the Kamehameha hands. You're also gonna have this pretty much this teleportation pose. And already have shown in the close fist. That's pretty much the same as Goku's. It's always cool to have this pose. You're charging up for the Kamehameha wave. And this one too. And also, again, the articulation this one is pretty much the same as the other SH Figuarts Dragon Ball, like especially Goku. It's the same body. You can bend it a lot. You can move the toes, and you can move the feet from there, twist it. Really good articulation. Yeah, very good. Also, I want to point out the neck is a little different, the joints, so I'm not sure if you can actually swap the head to this body. It's a little different, so I don't want to break it, and I'm not gonna try it yet, but maybe in the future. We'll see. And of course, this is pretty much like the highlight of this particular Dragon Ball figure. This effect parts. Pretty much is charging up, and it's 4 pieces. There is a small connector that connects to the Hamashi stage jack, and all of these are included in the figure. And it's pretty cool how it's connected. Pretty much there's parts here and here as well. It connects over here. It's pretty cool. I would say the color is kind of like lemonade. And pretty much what I typically do, or a good pose, will be bend one of his knee up and have his arms like that. It's kind of like a charging pose. Just put him in the middle, have the base wrap around his waist like so. And I'm pretty sure that you can do this with other Dragon Ball or SH Figuarts Dragon Ball characters. I mean, since he's already big. And let me just there we go. Where's the center of this one? There we go. Well, it will look pretty cool. And I guess most likely I'll probably have this in this pose. It's really hard to have him standing by himself and have to balance all that hair. Alright, so my conclusion on this particular SH Figuarts Super Saiyan 3 Goku, really great figure. I really love it. Not only the hair is greatly represented on this one. It's a nice articulation, the color, it's great. Also, you have that halo and this effect parts here. It's a really great plus. It is slightly more expensive. I think you're gonna be seeing this around $60 or so, depending on where you get it. Not to mention shipping as well. But I think it's readily available here in the United States. So that's pretty good news for us. And yeah, I can't wait to see more of new SH Figuarts. I'm hoping they'll make the bad guys, maybe Cell, Android 18. What else out there? Maybe Boo, since they have Super Saiyan 3 here. Also, I'm really glad that I heard that they're gonna have Gohan as a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive for this year, 2012. It gives us a chance for those who missed out on the first run of Gohan, which pretty much really hard to find now, and it's ridiculously overpriced because of the demand. But hopefully this time price will go down and give us a chance to acquire him as well. Alright, other than that, I guess I go with the cons. Cons on this figure, again, the first thing I'll notice that a little bit of color is off on the elbows and the neck. I think that's about it for the color. Another thing, it's just not really a con, but it'll be nice if you can actually swap this out with Vegeta. just a head. I mean, it would be nice to make a Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta, right? But apparently, just the way they design it to give more support, you cannot do that one. Which is, it's okay still. But yeah, I think that's it. That's it for my review. I hope you find this informative, and hopefully, if you're really interested in getting this, hopefully get a chance to acquire Super Saiyan 3 Goku. It's a really good figure. Highly recommend it. So there we go. So until then, this is Meads. Thank you for watching.